Hello and welcome to today's webcast, Microsoft News and Updates, brought to you by your Insight Microsoft commercial team. I'm Claire Folger, your CSP Marketing Coordinator at Insight, and I will be your moderator today. Before we begin, I wanted to cover a few housekeeping items. This webcast is designed to be interactive between you and the presenter. The webcast console you are looking at can be completely customized. You can resize or move any of the windows that you have open. If you have any questions during the webcast, you can click on the Q&A widget at the bottom and submit your question. All questions from this webcast will be captured, and there will be a Q&A during the last few minutes of the presentation. If you are experiencing any technical difficulties, please visit the webcast help guide by clicking on the question mark icon below the presentation window. The help guide covers common technical issues. I would now like to turn this presentation over to our presenter, Jesse Anderson. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Claire. And thank you, everybody, for joining. As Claire mentioned, my name is Jesse Anderson. I am responsible for offering development within our Microsoft Commercial business unit, and I am happy to present to you today. With that, I'll get started. So I guess we'll start by talking the business landscape today is rapidly evolving due to the era of digital transformation that we find ourselves in. Organizations of every size and every single industry are weighing their options about how to modernize. That leads to significant opportunity for all of us to adapt quickly to the changing landscape to help accelerate our efforts to reach all of our organization's objectives. So the challenges we're facing are new. Number one, how to accelerate a return to the workplace or optimize a new hybrid workforce. The ever-changing business landscape where technology infrastructure is of paramount importance as it's never been before, and the evolving cybersecurity risks and best practices that we all have to adapt to. Addressing these challenges is a key part of how organizations and businesses compete and grow, and modernization drives efficiency in response to these concerns. So, why Insight? Insight excels in helping you navigate these considerations and the decisions you need to make. We manage the full spectrum of technology challenges from architecture to implementation, management, and security of the intelligent technology solutions we offer. We're proud of our standing in the market and our strategic growth in depth and the breadth of support that we can offer to all of our clients. We're vendor agnostic, meaning we can deliver the right solution to meet your needs. We continue to expand our business capabilities and have deep expertise in every part of our business. And we can scale to serve your business, whether you're a small business or a global organization. Organizationally, Insight's structured to be able to rapidly meet the most pressing needs organizations have today, from developing new, fresh, and secure experiences in digital innovation, to modernizing infrastructure and critical platforms in our cloud and data center transformation, to responding to the changing needs of a modern workplace in our connected workforce team, all of which are supported by our ability to provide and optimize your hardware, software, cloud, and security needs to scale. Our continued investment in our Microsoft partnership has resulted in recognitions, namely the recognition as the Worldwide Partner of the Year for Azure Migration and Solution Assessments. We're incredibly proud of what this represents, which namely is our ability to help customers navigate and optimize the rapidly changing landscape. We're a global super solutions integrator with over 1,000 dedicated resources in our Azure and Microsoft Cloud business alone, and continue to see firsthand and are very proud to participate in the technological evolution that's happening today. From a Microsoft licensing perspective, all of these changes and the need to respond to the customer's needs in a new way can be seen clearly in the decision by Microsoft to end their open license program for commercial customers at the end of this year, January 1st. The open programs existed for over 20 years. It's the longest running licensing program that Microsoft still has in market. And the change here has been facilitated by Microsoft's continued investment in the CSP program, in which Insight is a market leader and participates in a global manner across all of our regions. CSP has become a perfect program for organizations of all sizes to navigate this transformation to a cloud-based infrastructure, as it now facilitates traditional or non-cloud solutions with an easy pathway to move to cloud at your own pace. I think it's important to note that it's no longer a cloud-only program, which is why it's become a perfect way for Microsoft to modernize their offers and to retire the open program. Just for context, this retirement of the open program can be seen as just the beginning. Over time, the other traditional programs will also likely move into that CSP column. The value and flexibility built into the CSP program is going to expand, and today we see customers of all sizes, including global enterprise customers, moving into the CSP program to take advantage of the economic flexibility, support services, and the additional value that partners like Insight bring to the Microsoft stack of solutions. How we do this and Insight's offerings around the CSP program we refer to as Insight Cloud Care. So I'll start by talking about Insight Cloud Care for Microsoft 365. So again, our Insight Cloud Care offers provide options for customers of all types and sizes. You can see here we've got Essentials, Advanced, and Premier. Those are different tiers of support that we offer for Microsoft 365. Our Essentials offer on the left-hand side offers bundled in and included admin support 24/7 to your monthly subscription. Moving to the right, our Advanced offer increases to provide end-user support. And then all the way on the right where we see the box is our newly relaunched Premier offering, which we are going to talk about in a little bit more detail. I think it's important just to talk about how Insight uses Insight Cloud Care to meet customers' needs. So we've leveraged this program to provide a huge differentiation in value, not just when compared to traditional Microsoft program options, but also when we compare ourselves to other CSP providers in the market. It's worth noting that the pricing for these offers also competes favorably with traditional enterprise agreements that are available to customers of all sizes. So this means that really any organization can now get enterprise-level pricing with world-class support, access to a self-service platform that allows them to manage their subscriptions in real time, and access to our cloud success managers, which is a pool of resources that help you plan and optimize your cloud journey. Depending on the level, again, Essentials, Advanced, or Premier, there are increasing degrees of value that are bundled into your monthly subscription. So as you look at all of the offers here, this is all part of a monthly price that you will pay per user as you move into this offer. So diving a little bit deeper into Premier. This is going to allow us to showcase our capabilities a little bit. While all of our offers, Essentials and Advanced as well, provide significant value, I think Premier allows us to showcase the capabilities we can bring to you and your customers as an organization. So first, we have proprietary. Sorry, I had to catch up to the animation there. We have proprietary dashboards that we have developed that help you understand not just what you're entitled to, but your utilization patterns of those entitlements. In other words, knowing that you have maybe 100 users that are licensed for Office, but help you understand how they're utilizing the components of that, how many people are using SharePoint, how many people maybe are using Teams, how many calls you're having. This is really valuable information. And we also have the second dashboard here that we're showing allows you to identify anomalies in your environment. It could be used as things like high volume of failed consent requests or application failures, PowerShell scripts, service principal changes, on and on, right? These are things that occur in the normal course of business, but that may indicate something else when you see them in a high value or the specific pattern. And this tool is designed to help you recognize and respond to those events. Next, we include the delivery of, there it is. Sorry. Next, we include the delivery of a package service every quarter. So This is a living list of offers, meaning that it will always be expanding, and as the technology landscape changes, the different solutions that we have available to you will change as well. These are just some examples, right? Security jumpstarts, team jumpstarts, Azure jumpstarts. This list is curated to help customers with their acceleration into cloud and modern technology. And again, these are offered as part of your monthly subscription. I'll get into a little bit of the roadmap about how this engagement works as we move on. So in terms of the customer journey, so just to help you understand how the pathway into Premier would work, once we provision the services and get customers situated, we move into a call with our cross-functional team, including our support resources, architects, and cloud success managers. They are going to assist in getting the dashboard set up and answering any related questions that you may have. In addition, I want to click down into the cloud success managers a little bit because they are a critical component of your relationship with Insight. So they will be your primary point of contact that will help communicate any changes, help you optimize through reporting and monitoring functions, and recommend best practices. They are sort of your trusted advisor as we go into an engagement. And I'm sorry, I see, Claire, I don't know, there's a question there. I don't know if normally you take those at the end, or is there a best practice there? I'll just take the question now. So does Premier Cloud Care offer assistance with development platforms like Power Apps, et cetera? Yeah, so it absolutely would, right? So this is, in fact, I will move on to the next section, which is architect engagement. So included in the Premier offer is also a quarterly 8-hour engagement directly with an extra architect. So for example, if those needs around Power Apps, which by the way, we do have a jumpstart for, so there's a jumpstart built into that quarterly delivery. So as part of your roadmap, just using that as an example, the development and configuration execution of Power Apps could be delivered as part of that quarterly package service engagement. But in addition, I think one of the key elements of the Premier offer is this architect engagement. So again, once a quarter, access to 8-hour engagement with one of our expert architects. So they're there really to help in planning, troubleshooting, or helping build out solutions related to your cloud architecture. So in that particular case, the answer is, absolutely yes. The Premier offer would help you do that in a variety of ways, either through the delivery of a package service that drives for something like Power Apps, or through the architect engagement to help you fine-tune or address any more significant needs that may require in your organization. And again, so the package service delivery, here's a sample of those engagements. These are managed in a quarterly cadence, including a roadmap session. So the idea is that we will have a horizon view of your objectives as an organization, and we'll be able to help and map out not just the next package service, but over a series of quarters, we'll be able to have a shared view of how to help you meet your objectives by scheduling and road mapping these different sessions in whatever order you see fit to help you meet your unique objectives. Here's a list. This is a partial list, but I think one of the key things to emphasize here is that you'll see that these package services are also multi-cloud in nature, right? So while you may be initially looking to solve your modern work needs through Microsoft 365 subscription, right? We also allow for jumpstarts that go multi-cloud. So we can help with infrastructure needs in terms of Azure. We can also offer jumpstarts related to AWS. So these are not necessarily Microsoft specific. This is meant to help you complement and augment your cloud journey, whatever that looks like for your organization. And again, utilizes the full capabilities within Insight that are not necessarily Microsoft specific. It's definitely a multi-cloud perspective that we're trying to bring to this offer. So an important part is helping understand how do these jump starts work? How do these package services work? So part of the roadmap session will be meeting with our technical experts, which will walk you through, in this example, we're using Power BI, that would show you the functionality of Power BI, focusing on exactly how to deploy, implement, and operationalize it. Through working sessions, we would develop the specific playbook by which we can help you launch that solution. And part of that will be an education, deployment, and launching model that we will go through with you to create a specific roadmap and deliver that service for you. In addition, we've been spending this time talking about 365. We also, Insight Cloud Care for Azure is also a cornerstone of our CSP offering. So while we do have different levels of support as well for Azure, the primary consumption model occurs under our Essentials tier. The box should be showing up around Essentials. So this will help you get up and running quickly. Really important to note that our Essentials CSP consumption model, our Insight Cloud Care consumption model for Azure, is priced favorably against Microsoft's market price on Azure. In other words, if you went directly from Microsoft, under Insight Cloud Care for Azure, you will be getting this at a favorable price, but also included in that price will be 24/7 expert support, access to a cloud success manager, which will assist in your spend management, and will help get you set up in a cloud management portal where you can self-serve and view all of your consumption against that Azure subscription. So massive amount of value, again, at a lower monthly price than what Microsoft would charge you. So in order to help customers best control and optimize costs, it's important to be able to plan accordingly. Cloud infrastructure has different considerations than traditional infrastructure decisions. So how we do this is that we help by assessing in terms of planning how to move on-premise resources to the cloud in an optimized manner, and in an ongoing fashion, we help analyze and right-size your cloud spend based on your changing needs. So how do we do this? We do this with our world-class cloud economics team. So important to note, as I've emphasized a couple of other places in this presentation, that our cloud economics team is multi-cloud in nature, has multi-cloud capabilities. So prior to moving to the cloud, they would help you understand and plan how to do that efficiently. At the time of contract renewal, for example, they can also be leveraged in a SAM capacity to help baseline your consumption needs. And this also provides audit defense, meaning that the results are certified and would meet audit requirements. So huge value in our cloud economics and SAM management consulting practices. From a managed service perspective, this team can also provide ongoing SAM engagements to ensure your view of your entitlements and optimization options are always up to date. So hopefully, the goal here has been to give a holistic view of our Microsoft Cloud practice on behalf of myself and Insight. I want to thank you for your time and hope the content today has been helpful, and we can open it up for any questions.
Well, it does not look like we have any more questions coming through. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, everybody.